Morning guys, Nick with CPF Boxing. So just a quick MMA roundup video. It's 6 o'clock in the morning on the dot. So I've just got up, coffee, taking Fred out for a walk. He's in the background somewhere. Yeah, sorry. Just seeing what bits of boxing news are going on. There's all sorts of like little tidbits. But I did watch Merab and Kayla Harrison the other day. I did watch The Ultimate Fighter. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So Merab, complete machine, great performance against Sugar Sean O'Malley. He beat him last time in the rematch. Could Sugar Sean do anything really to threaten Merab's title? He couldn't, as expected, to be honest. But I mean, Merab's a total machine. You probably saw the footage of him recently swimming underwater in that swimming pool. He's fucking mad. His cardio, his aggression, he really suffocates people. He's like a blanket. He covers them like a blanket so they can't really implement the game plan. When he fought Umar Nurmagomedov, I'll be honest, I did think Nurmagomedov would win, but he neutralised Nurmagomedov as well. He's beating Sean O'Malley again. Sean O'Malley's a really good fighter. I think to say it's all propaganda is a bit harsh, but I do think that in this fight, every step of the way, the UFC and Dana White want Sean O'Malley to be one of the poster boys, and they will have wanted him to win this fight, which he didn't. It was a clear Merab win. At one point, he just scooped him up and threw him down. Ridiculous takedowns. He makes them look easy sometimes. And obviously they're not, especially for someone watching it on TV. It looks easy. I'm sure it's knocked to Merab when he's in there. But yeah, Merab Dvalishvili, great win. I'm not sure who he can fight next. I think it'll be Corey Sandhagen if he's not busy on OnlyFans getting his fucking big hairy coconuts out. Yeah, I think that will be an interesting fight. But again, I think Merab wins ultimately. I think he could be on a stretch now where he's going to take a few people out in a row. And then, like what always happens, he'll get beat at some point. But for the moment, the title says I can't see anyone stealing it away from him. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for his team. Sort of Ray Longer, all those guys. And I think he'll be a good champion. I know they've not got the poster boy in Sean O'Malley, but Merab's still a charismatic guy. He's entertaining. So best of luck to him. So Kayla Harrison beat Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena, it sounds weird. I've never rated her as much as other people. I don't think she's had the huge upset victory for the title before. But never really rooted for her. I won't say I dislike her, but coming into this fight, if you'd have asked me who was going to win, I'd be confident Kayla Harrison was going to win. Partly because of that, obviously. Sorry, I've got hay fever. It's kicking up already. I mean, she's a physical specimen. The strength, the core strength she'll have from a judo background, being in the Olympics. Once these guys come in from the Olympics and they start putting the pieces together and incorporating the striking and the MMA for wrestling for MMA, they're a problem. They're a huge problem. Look at Bo Nickel. Okay, yeah, he lost his last fight, but I still think he'll make some changes to his game. Sometimes people just lose, they get knocked out. He was fighting a really high level striker, but I think he'll make changes to his game and come back and he'll be up there. I still think he could be champion one day, just because he's got that base. He's just putting the other pieces in there, developing his striking. You can't really buy experience, so he's gonna have to get more experience. Whereas the Ridder, however you pronounce it, he'll be up there. I'm not sure if he'd go all the way to champion. He's got the potential to, but like I say, you see Dricus du Plessis and Hamzat. It's going to be tough the next couple of years, but he's got the potential to. So yeah, when these guys come into the Olympics and they get into give them time. But Kayla Harrison, she's looking really good. I guess Amanda Nunes coming out of retirement makes sense. And usually with retirement, it does my tits in when someone's retired, they're not. If she comes out of retirement to fight her, that probably makes sense because that's probably the best fight for her. I can't see many other options for her. I think, again, similar to Merab, she's going to go on a stretch now where she's going to be quite a dominant champion, and we'll be talking about her in the same realm as Amanda, the Lioness Nunes, and Ronda Rousey. And, the other ones that come before her that have been dominant. Cyborg Santos. Although she never really... Was she in the UFC? I think Cyborg did have a fight in the UFC against Amanda Nunes, didn't she? I remember her husband, because he got his skull cracked open against MVP, and that was fucking crazy. Yeah, do you know what? Let's forget about Santos. I can Google it all day long. Her husband's come up, he's 47, he's not fighting in UFC. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to think of people that could fight her and give her a good fight. It could be a main event, those type of fights. There aren't many people that you could put her against that you're not going to heavily favour Kayla Harrison. So anyway, I've started watching The Ultimate Fighter. I'm 2 episodes in. It's okay. Do you know what? With me, I've got fond memories of watching, when I was living in Hull and we'd watched the first few seasons of The Ultimate Fighter. So I remember watching the first season when it came out. One season I liked was the season Nate Diaz was on. I think it might have been season 5. Andy Wang, his crying episode. Jens Pulver and BJ Penn might have been the coaches. For a fair few seasons, it's fucking fantastic. I used to love watching it. I'd watch it religiously. I watched it the other day, and do you know what? They're making nods to the first season. And there's a flavour of the older seasons in there, which is cool. Forrest Griffin's on it. Even Chael Sonnen and Daniel Cormier's coaches have gone for people that have been there and done that in the UFC. So that's probably really annoying, but I just love my morning coffee. It's got that touch, it's got that flavour, it's got some elements that reminded me of why I loved watching The Ultimate Fighter. So The Ultimate Fighter, I'd say I trailed off a bit on the heavyweight season of Rampage Jackson and Rashad Evans. I really enjoyed watching that, but then I sort of started trailing off a bit. Me and my missus watched and enjoyed the Conor McGregor-Michael Chandler season, although we thought it sucked that McGregor didn't fight Chandler in the end, and also that it seemed like he'd turn up when he wanted to. But he has that many eyes on him, he probably said to the producer, look, I'll do it. I want a shitload of money and I'll turn up when it's suitable for me when I'm not filming movies or whatever, or getting accused of sexual assault, all manner of other things. His reputation's gone to shit since. He didn't fight Michael Chandler, which sucked, but we quite enjoyed that season. This season so far, I'm only 2 episodes in. The fights have been good. The layout's cool. They're making a nod to the old school seasons. I will continue to watch it, see how it develops. I like that Ukrainian guy, Donchenko. He looks really good as well. They've got a good multicultural, group of people on the show. There's even an Indian guy for the first time, which is cool. So there's several countries getting representation. So I live near the airport, you can probably hear an airplane. Yeah, I'll keep watching it. It didn't blow me away by any means, but I'll keep watching it, see what happens. We're always waiting for some beef to kick off. I think there is going to be some beef kicking off pretty soon. There's a couple of cast members I've noticed that have already taken a dislike to each other. There's the usual cast member that comes in and they're loud and they start barking like a dog and being the main character, as Memulus calls it, look at me, look at me. So they seem to stick to a few different formulas. I won't lie, I'm hoping for a fight in the house or something, or a fight in the garden. You can say that's immature, whatever, I don't give a shit. This is why we watch it, it's entertaining. That's why people watch reality TV in general, for the drama, for the storylines. I want to see it kick off. I don't want to see anyone get hurt, but I remember in one season there was like a street fight in the garden or something, and I remember someone taking the piss out of the 2 guys fighting, saying it's the most technical street fight I've ever seen, because I think he had him in an armbar and he slammed him onto the ground next to the fucking garden gnome, and it was hilarious. So yeah, anyway, quick MMA roundup. Very swift. I only wanted to go over a couple of fights. Merab is going to be a champion for a while, I think. Kayla Harrison going to be a champion for a while. The Ultimate Fighter, good so far, not great. I'd give it a 6 out of 10 so far. And Corey Sandhagen, I mentioned about him getting his balls out and getting paid $2 million for getting his fucking nuts out on OnlyFans. If that's true, that's crazy. I think we're all in the wrong jobs, are we, really? We need to be shaving our nuts up and getting a nice, good professional camera and getting some ball time on OnlyFans, man, sounds it. Oh, I'm getting a new phone today. I'm getting a Google Pixel 9 Pro. So I'm going to do a video later when I get that, just to test the camera out. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to be. I thought I'll get a decent phone. This is a Google Pixel 7a. I've had it for a couple of years, but I thought I'll go all out. I'll pay a few quid more, not much, and I'll get a really cool phone. For the purposes of doing this, it will help as well. Apparently the camera's decent. Anyway, I'm going to let you get on with your day. Well, I don't know when this is filmed, so you could be finishing your day by the time it's on YouTube. Just a quick MMA roundup. I might watch some BKFC tonight, actually. I've been looking to see what's on TV. Got a lot of boxing, but a lot of it starts late as fuck. I'm getting older, so I can't always stay up till the early hours. So it could be BKFC, maybe I'll do a video on that. I'll also check to see when there's a Power Slap on. My guilty pleasure, I do like to watch Power Slap now and then. I know I shouldn't, but it's just, again, it's entertaining as fuck. I want to be entertained, especially on the weekend. Been working all week, you want to sit down on the couch, be entertained. Anyway, enjoy your day. CPF Boxing, thanks for watching as always. Peace.